My name is Tapiwa Chimbadzwa. I'm from Zimbabwe. I work for Wildlife Conservation Action as a Public Engagement Programs Manager, and I'm also currently working as an Interim Project Manager for a carnivore research project based in Shangani, where I'm focusing on studying the ecology of three African large carnivores, that is the leopard, the brown hyena, and the spotted hyena. And I'm also working on improving community participation in conservation work through community engagement and discussing issues around human-wildlife conflict mitigation. So basically the course have actually been eye-opening enough, and led me appreciate a certain field in conservation that is mostly neglected, like the integration between social science and natural science in pushing for conservation. So the course actually exposed me to a new dimension of ecology that is called political ecology, whereby it tries to fuse in both human rights and animal rights together as a way to push for conservation in something that is now termed the convivial form of conservation, whereby there is integration of both the needs of humans and the needs of wildlife. So from now going forward, I would like to go back and share the sound practice that I've learned through observatory learning through the field visit that we went to Princess Vlay, whereby we learned about the issue of urban conservation. So this is quite an eye-opener in terms of how humans and the wild can coexist together. So I will then try to infuse the lessons that were brought here with the current practice that are being done back home. These issues are topical in our country, and we have been going through a transition, trying now to fuse in the needs of the local communities and that of conservation. But there is a disintegration between the natural sciences discourse and the social science discourse. So I think that integrating these ideas and adopting a system that takes care of the needs of both parties will actually be able to transform and realize some of the set goals of living in harmony with nature. I think the interaction and the discussions, the shared experience from different parts of Africa is the most interesting part, because we get to learn new ideas and sound practices that are being practiced somewhere that we can actually borrow back home. And also I think this the conservation sector in Africa per se is faced with this issue of funding, and now having a reflection about the issue of conservation accounting within the convivial system of conservation. I think it's something that is important in terms of having sustainability in the conservation sector. I think there is need for all the actors to find time to actually sit and deliberate on these issues more often, and try to engage more and work together in terms of making this a reality. Because I think what's the concept is profound, but what's mainly important now is trying to push for the political will and the public buy-in into implementing such a concept that is important.